Oh man, this is good. Everyday Homebrew, that is one smooth brew. And I tell you, I was picking up some coconut off of this there at the last, so cheers. Job well done again. Let's put the finishing touches on this one. Ah. Well, as they say, it ain't over till the fat lady sings, but looks like she's tuning up in the wings here, because this is number 15 and the final SJ Brew review from the SJ Porr Brew Challenge from the Fire Brew TV. And it is, look what we have, it is the SJ Porr Experiment Turn Up the Heat Brown Ale from Lance Meyer and Short Circuit Brewery. And he's even got his recipe on here. On that, I guess I could start the time on that, couldn't I? So, what we got here? Fresh glass. Nice PET container. Maybe I can open this one and not look like a 90-pound weakling like I did earlier, but let's give a look here. Nice packaging on this one. He's got the recipe on the label. Let's get a look at it before it fades away out here in the heat. And he had 4 pounds of two-row, another 4 pounds of Maris Otter, 2 pounds of wheat, a pound of Crystal 60, a pound of Crystal 80, a pound of flaked oats, 2 ounces of chocolate. Then his hops were an ounce of Centennial at 60 minutes, an ounce of Cascade at 30, and then finishing out with another ounce of Centennial at 0. Put in 2 fire-roasted Anaheim dry hop for 4 days in the keg. I'm assuming that Anaheims are peppers. So, and then 2 fire-roasted jalapeno peppers, and he dry hopped those for 4 days in the keg. Let's see, he fermented at 68 degrees Fahrenheit. It sat for 2 weeks in the fermenter, and then he put in the keg with peppers for an additional 4 days. His mash temperature was 154 degrees. At 60 minutes, he mashed that at 170. So that's where we are. Nice job here. Look at that label. I like that. Check out that right there. Yeah. So, very well done on the packaging, sir. Nice, nice. And as you can see, we've got a little activity going on in the bottle as I move it around a little bit. So, hey, let's crack this thing open and let's see what we're going to do on the last of the SJ Porr Brew reviews and the last gasp of the Labor Day weekend. Let's crack her open. There we go. We got that one. That was not going to make me look so bad. Oh, here we go. Not too bad. There we go. Ooh. All right. Yeah, it's a lively one. That's a lively one. That's what we got right there. Something about those chili beers, huh? Mm-hmm. Something about those chili beers. Yeah, you really got a lot of carbonation activity going on there. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see how much I can get in the glass. At least I got a spare one here I can pour off if we need to. Yeah, the head kind of dissipates pretty quickly. It's bubbling. It's got a lot of activity there. We still got a lot of activity in the bottle. And hopefully I'm not going to take up too much of your time tonight, but the head is really active, a lot of frothy, a lot of carbonation explosions on the top, so it should go away pretty quickly. Let's see how much we can get in there, and we'll start with a review. Oops. Hold on. Okay. Well, we got that much in there. Yeah, I'm getting some real. I get a hint of grass in that. Just what I can take, what I can catch through the head. The look on there. I brought a flashlight out here, which I didn't have earlier, but let's look through it. So it's a nice golden color. I don't know if you can. Let me get over here where you can see the look at the activity on that. You know, so there's the upside down snowstorm, if you will, going on in there. So really carbonated. This might be a characteristic of our chili beers. It's the same thing that I had that went on with mine. Now all the activity stopped in here, so this is slowing down. So I think we're going to be good to go here in just a minute. I can get the rest of this in the glass, or most of it, and then we might be able to go ahead and get a review on it. Told you I caught a little grass hint out of that. Not sure if that is coming from the hops. I know your Cascades typically got a lot of citrus to them. Not sure about the Centennial. All right, I think we got enough there to kind of start. Let's let that settle down just a little bit more. But anyway, yeah, the color's a nice color, nice golden. You know, while you really get the upside down snowstorm, you know, it's not that it's not really cloudy. It doesn't seem to be. So just in that vein, it's probably just the issue with the carbonation. It's getting humid out here as we speak. I can almost catch the peppers off that as a sniff. I think probably part of that is, you know, got a lot of head up here, so it's probably not letting a whole lot of it out. All right, let's go ahead and let's take a taste on this one, and then we'll come back and see if we catch anything else in the aroma department. How about that? All right, let's give it a whirl. Mmm. Yeah, I get a little heat on the back of that. I like that. You know, there's definitely the heat from the peppers coming off of that. There's a sharpness to it, though. Now I'm starting to get some of that pepper aroma. Now that the head's calming down a little bit, I won't put in there. Ooh, that's a little bite on the lip. You know how you get a little hot sauce and then it burns your lips. I'm getting a little bit of that. So, you know, it's definitely interesting in that regard. Yeah, there's definitely a bite to that. Um, Characteristic of pepper beers, and I think was one of the reviewers said it in mine, and I didn't catch it until I went back and um, caught the last of it. It's almost that little bit of that waxy taste, and I'm getting that little bit of that here. It's not overpowering. Excuse me. It's not overpowering, but it just has that flavor of the skin of the pepper. If you know what I mean. I don't know if I'm explaining that well. But this has got heat to it. I like it. It's not overpowering that it's not undrinkable. It feels nice. Like I say, you get that hot tingly sensation on your lips and on the back of your palate. Mmm. Yeah, I like that. I think other than the issue that I'm catching with the waxiness, and I think that is those of us that brew pepper beers are going to have to be a little careful of, and maybe especially with the dry hopping, I think maybe that's where that comes from. You did dry hop yours, I believe. Yes. So, the roasted jalapenos dry hopped. I did the same thing in mine, and some of that waxy flavor kind of came through from that. That's coming from the skins. Uh, Excuse me. But and again, while it's something that you want to try to pull out of it, it's not overpowering in this beer. It's just that it's present, and it'd be one of those things that it'd be maybe a good idea to try to work out, and that's what I'm gonna try to do with mine. And I'm thinking maybe do more in the boil, maybe in, like I said, the last 10 minutes, and then not dry hop as much. I don't know, and maybe this is just gonna be a characteristic. Excuse me, boy, there's some carbonation there. That maybe that's a characteristic, but see, look at that. See, it's still quite active. A lot of carbonation. But this is a very drinkable beer, and it's very good. I like the spicy profile to it. It's not so hot that again that you're going to put that down saying, I can't take it. But it's got a bite to it. It's got a heat to it that makes it interesting. Mm. Yeah, definitely pick up a little bit of a grassy note, and that's coming from your hops. Got to be, as best I can tell. And then I pick up the notes of the peppers in here. That's pretty much what I get. I don't really pull up a lot of the grains in this one. Oops. And I would think that with the 2 ounces of chocolate, maybe I'd have picked that up. That was an interesting pairing there. And for as light as that is, be interested to know what you did with your flaked oats. So let's kind of finish up the last of the brew challenge, and let's move on to the numericals, and let's talk about this one in terms of where I am on this one. Your packaging is spot on. The recipe on there, nicely thought out. Short Circuit Brewery, Turn Up the Heat brown ale. Nice packaging. On the aroma, picking up a little bit of a grassy feel to it. Not unpleasant. Pick up the peppers. Not a lot of the pepper. Really doesn't give you a hint that it's a pepper beer till you really taste it. And that's where I think this one really kind of starts to shine through, is more on the taste. You get that heat around the mouth and in the palate. It goes down very smoothly. It's not overpowering at all in terms of heat. The flavor is very good. It finishes clean. The only drawback probably is the waxy texture that I'm getting off of this one. And again, now I think that's just part of the animal of doing the pepper beers, that those of us that do them are going to have to work through trying to get that out of it. So anyway, this one, I'd put this one at a solid, I'm going to have to really put this one at a 7.8. I think it's a very nice beer. I like it. And I think with pulling that wax component out of it, I think it would really bring it up into the 8.25, 8.5 range. Obviously, it's carbonated, and and I think that's the other part of the animal that we're dealing with these beers is the carbonation and getting that right. So anyway, very well put together submission, and I really like this. Lance, it's a great job and well put together all the way around. I'm going to finish out the rest of this one. This is the last of the SJ Porr Brew Challenge reviews. Certainly last but not least. Cheers to all of you. Hope you're having a great Labor Day weekend, and it's going to be back to work come tomorrow. And it's going to be the end of summer. And before we know it, it's going to be Christmas. So cheers to all of you. And as we say down here in the South, 17. And for those of you that are familiar, you'll know what that means. So I'm William, and this is Fire Brew TV, and I'm finished for this evening. Cheers to all of you. Comment as you wish. Subscribe as you desire. And we'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.